Hello, everyone. This is Nate Sanchez with Farmers Insurance, and I'm here with a good friend of mine, Aghil, with HC Realty. Aghil, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, this is Aghil Ansari with 8Z Real Estate. I am specialized in residential in Denver Metro, and I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. So one of the things that we were previously talking about, and something that occasionally I will get questions about, even though I'm not the real estate professional, sometimes people will ask me what are some tips as a first-time home buyer that I should be looking at, and I'd rather have people hear it directly from a real estate professional rather than from me. So what are some tips that you have for first-time home buyers?
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Nate. I think this is a great question, and often I have people asking me. So as a first-time home buyer, timing, it's main thing. You want to take your time as long as you want, especially if you're renting. You want to have the time to look at the neighborhood and find a great home you want. So you don't want to rush into it. So timing is the first thing always I take in first consideration. So yeah.
And as people are, especially with the current environment that we're in with COVID-19, a lot of people do ask and are curious about how does showing a home right now work? And I know there's a lot of intricacies to that depending on city and county, but just in general, what would you say about that?
Yeah, that's a great question. So things have changed since COVID-19, including the showings and real estate and our day-to-day life. So I always set up the Zoom meeting with my clients prior to going to look at the listings. So once they identify 5 or 6 or 7 listings to look at it, we set up the Zoom meeting. We go through each one, 3D tour, walk through if it's available. Then we minimize to 3 or 4, top 3 or 4, so I can maximize their time during the day. Same time, we don't want to expose as many listings we want. So it's always best to go final walkthrough, look at the house and see this is what you want or not. That's the reason also it has changed, because so often now a lot of video now available. It's 3D tour. Most of the listing has a 3D tour. So it's a great way to personalize your feeling to the house once you're looking at those factors before you are going to look at the place. So, and the showing, we use, everybody needs to wear a glove, stay 6 feet apart, wear a mask. There is no overlap showings. Showing limited up to 20 to 30 minutes per showing. So the whole point is because we want for safety of our clients, homeowners, and us as well.
Mm-hmm. Like, well, what are the first steps? I mean, so what does that process look like for a first-time home buyer?
Absolutely, that's great. First step, it's get in touch with your realtor, identify what your must have or not. The second thing is get pre-approved, talk to your lender, and identify the neighborhood once you get pre-approved. The reason is because you want to be ready. Once you find your dream home, you want to be ready to put an offer and get that listing. Before getting pre-approved, sometimes takes about 2 to 3 business days. That if you are not pre-approved and you find a great home, that home might not be there for next 24 hours. So you want to be ready. Talk to your lender, get that process started.
So definitely that being ready to move forward with the real offer is very important. So and what I will say specifically is that after getting to know Aghil and getting to know his process and how he works with people, I would recommend you talk with someone, talk with him, even if you have something that maybe now is not the right timing, or if you're not sure, give him a call, check it out, and it's always good to plan. It's always good to do different things. And you're never too early to start talking to a mortgage lender, because they can be doing things to help you build your credit, get your credit better, so you're in a better situation when you are ready to pull the trigger. And having someone like Aghil on your team is going to help out a lot with that as well. So thank you again for your time, Aghil. I appreciate it. And here, I'm hoping soon we'll be able to do things a little more normally. But for the time being, I'm glad that you're out there, and I'm glad that you guys are being safe.
Thank you, Nate. I'm happy to help.